Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Why don't we just chant some japa here? You can put your microphone on. We'll chant together here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Ram,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama Hare Rama
Ram Ram, Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Hare Rama
Ram
Rama
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Ram Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Ram Ram,
Rama Rama Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Oh my Lord. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare Hare
Ram,
Rama
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, 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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Whoa. Ooh.
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Whoa.
Rama Rama
Ooh.
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama
Rama, Rama,
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hari 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 Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Are we still broadcasting? Let me know if it was just her or me. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hari Hari
Rama,
Hari
Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Whoa Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Rama Hari Hari Krishna Woo! Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Rama Hari Krishna 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 Hari Rama Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Rama Rama
Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama Hare
Hari Hari Hari
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama Hari
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hari Hari
Rama
Rama Rama Rama Hari
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Rama Rama
Hare
Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna Hari
Hare
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hari Rama
Krishna Krishna
Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama
Rama
Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
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 Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama
Hare
Rama 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 Hare
Rama
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare Rama
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 Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. Okay, time for Bhagavad. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Oh.
We're going to start with a little. What happened? What happened? Oh, yeah. Tour of South India by Lord Chaitanya, Chapter 9, Madhya Lila. Text number 3. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's tour of South India was certainly very extraordinary because he visited many thousands of holy places and pilgrimages there. On the plea of visiting those holy places, the Lord converted many thousands of residents and thus delivered them. Simply by touching the holy places, he made them into great places of pilgrimage. That's just about Lalita. Hello? Oops.
I'm sorry, Guru Maharaj.
You're
It
there.
was
Okay.
Madhya Lila, I think. Chapter 7, Madhya Lila, instead of Adi Lila. Is it possible?
9.
9?
Chapter 9. Chapter 9. I think. Wait a second. Yeah, chapter 9.
Adi
Yeah, I'm
Lila?
reading chapter 9. Yeah. No, Majulila. Yeah. And verse number 5. Majulila, chapter 9, verse number 5. Yeah. So I'll read a little bit first here.
Yeah.
I can take over. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right. So, as previously stated, all the residents and villagers of the villages visited by Lord Chaitanya became Vaishnavas and began to chant Hare and Krishna. In this way, in all the villages visited by the Lord, everyone became a Vaishnava, a devotee of the Lord. So the bottom line is the taste. You know, the Lord, he had taste. He chanted the holy name with this great ecstatic love, you know. And so he made real Vaishnavas. See, this is we're into reality now. This is real stuff. You know, this is what it was happening before. You know. And not everybody comes because people respond like they do now. You know, some people, they just can't get what we're doing. And even though they're Vaishnavas, that's called Vaishnava Abhas. They're a semblance of a Vaishnava. A real Vaishnava has just natural attraction for the spiritual world and for Krishna and Radha. They just naturally, they love the name. So that's a Vaishnava. If you don't love the name and put the point of ecstatic transformations in your body, you're not a liberated soul. Okay? So the real movement of Lord Chaitanya is a transcendental one. The beginning of the Sankirtan movement is the beginning of Chaitanya Charitamrita, because that if you have to become attracted to the transcendental name like the Lord was. And that comes through the process. You see, you guys are becoming attracted here because you're following the real process. Okay? The false process, the real follower. I mean, as soon as they, it's just natural that people are not real followers. Generally, you have to meet a real devotee, and it has to be the timing. See, so that's why it wasn't revealed the real path fully. I mean, it's writing in the books, big secret still, postgraduate stuff, all this stuff. Postgraduate. I mean, ideally, it should just Lord Chaitanya comes and people just take to it and they start chanting in ecstasy and they think, this is the real path, and they go deeper and they get the tears and the transformation. I mean, ideally, right? But the way it works is something. It takes a process. First, you got to do the Vaidhi mixed devotion for a while, and the devotees have to preach like this, and you have to hate them and get angry and try to control them and all this stuff. I mean, it's always the same thing. It's nothing new. They did it to Jesus, Lord Chaitanya, and Krishna, So, and it's always the religious people, they crucify the devotees first, and then they build a nice tomb after they pass away, So anyway, the real Sankirtan movement is you meet people and they see you're chanting, you're doing something, an activity that is uncommon, different, and you get an indescribable happiness from that. And some will think, oh, wow, I would also like to do like that. See, that's Raganuga Bhakti. That's the thing. Doesn't matter who you are. You're not you could be, this is the funniest thing. You could be a big guru, like Radhanath or Acharya Dev, big guru, got thousands of followers, but you're not qualified. You don't show the qualification for Raganuga Bhakti. But a simple person, this is the beauty of God's way. I mean, this is why I love God. I'm into God. I'm into God's currency, man. God's current everything, because it does miracles. You can be a nothing. I mean, this should be hope. If you guys are nothings out there, nobodies, you come here, you become a somebody in the eyes of God. And these people that are somebodies in the eyes of the world and the eyes of their neophyte disciples are actually nobodies in the eyes of the Lord. You come here, you're going to be somebody, and that goes for them too. They could also become somebody in the eyes of God. I'm just telling you guys the truth, man. I'm being very frank and honest, not holding back, not even a little bit now. Maybe a little bit still. See, you want to be, it's all about in the eyes of the Lord, just like Jesus preached. He says, you guys, you're people pleasers. You're trying to please your group, and you're ass kissers, man. You try to kiss everybody's ass so you can be somebody. Okay? But you're not interested in the praises of God. See, the praises of God is just conclusive truth, man. Stickler for the truth and ecstatic worship. The Holy Spirit all the way, man, praising that. Okay? Now you're going to get the praise of God. I mean, I do. I mean, I get thousands of Vaishnavas hate me and all that, but I get the praise of God. I'm good with that. Right, Lalita? She knows what I'm talking about. She getting the praise of God. It trumps all the praises of millions of people out there. It's amazing. And that's what we're pushing here. We're pushers, man. We're pushing the drug, man. Drug of Krishna. Love of God. Oh, it's a great drug, man. It's natural, pure, the best high. Everything, man. And you get everything, man. But you might, these people, they might not like it. They might be jealous. And I don't blame you. I would be jealous of people. People in this Sangha, you're destined for fabulous wealth. The wealth of relishing one word of the truth is wealth beyond what Bill Gates has. Really. One word. To taste that word is better than all the billions he's got. And you're in a place like this. Boy, do we sell Krishna, man. It's not easy to sell somebody that is inconceivable and unattainable and unknowable. Now that's the miracle here. We got people coming here and listening to these talks of trying to attain somebody that's unknowable, unattainable, Inconceivable. Only the devotees can make you conceive. See? Make you conceive. Oh, every word is so true. Every word is about Krishna. You notice that? Conceive. Literally. Not just conceive, Mr. Expand the Mind. No, conceive. The birth of the Lord in you. Oh, there he is. Ah, man, look at Lolita. She's got the inconceivable, uncontrollable. She's got possession of that. The unknowable, inconceivable. Isn't that amazing, Lolita? No wonder. Now I know. I was wondering, why are you so happy? You've attained the inconceivable, unknowable one that even the Acharya Devs and the Radhanaths don't even know. And that Prabhupada wouldn't dare to show it to people because he'd lose all his followers like we do. We don't lose them all. We sift them, sift through. Yeah, who really wants the inconceivable one? Like Karuna shows, hey, man, he's sticking around. He's honest now. He says, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. Why are you so happy? I'm going to stick around simply because I like Gohar Das. See, that's Raganuga material, man. That's honesty. I like that, man. You watch the Lord reveal himself. He'll surprise everybody. Boy, these classes can become wild shows. It's like we're in where Janaki was in the old West, man, with the 6 guns, no control. They had no control. Even the sheriffs, man, just like gunfights. We're doing that with bhakti, man. Shooting bhakti all over the place. Everybody's shooting blanks. We have the real boss, man, real truth, man. Boom, 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 boom. Blow it away, man.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Yeah, Raganuga power. It's dead center, man. Jesse James. Jesse James. That's why my middle name is James. Jesse for sure. Jesse James. Wild Bill. See, everything in there. There's a reason for these names. Wild Bill, Jesse James. Only proof the illusion of mine. Yeah, we're going to help them too. This is part of the help. This is how I pay them back for for writing in these nice books and stuff. Helping maintain the movement for a while Prabhupada. Keep everything organized and together more or less. Keep people coming. Now we pay them back with the real thing.
They get a club.
Yeah. The club, yes, that's hey, man. The club is it's part of Vishnu. Okay, so in South India, there were many types of people. Some were philosophical speculators, and some were fruitive workers. And in any case, they're all innumerable non-devotees. See, while you speculate, you're still a non-devotee. Even in Vaishnavism, you're really a non-devotee, no devotion. Or you're like what do you call Vaidhi is the mixed devotion. It says, we just read that. I'm not exaggerating. It's mixed in with different things, fruitive activities, fruit of desires. You're there for maybe some material motives mixed in. You don't know what see, when natural love for God is awakened by the mercy of the real line, which brings Lord Chaitanya's grace to you. See, when that awakens, then you realize what's real. You realize, oh God, I'm a devotee of the Lord. I'm here to worship God. My heart belongs to the Lord. I mean, you know that. You may have fruitive, desire a little bit to do this and that, but your heart is with the Lord. That is the purity. Blessed are the pure in heart, they'll see God. This is the gift of Jesus and Lord Chaitanya. I swear to God, it's really true. Yeah, your hand over the heart. I swear, this is the gift of the Lord coming through Jesus and through Prabhupada. All the line, through Lord Chaitanya's line, real line. See, is this worship as you are, as you are. Don't anyone ever forget this. That don't believe in their speculations of ISKCON and Gaudius meaning Gaudium. They're all speculators. They don't have this. I've seen it. I investigated. They ain't got it. Okay? They don't see it as a gift because anybody has it knows it's a gift. It's not, you cannot attain this. And proof is, these persons in Narayan Maharaj group cannot attain it, man. Even the biggest gurus, they're the biggest gurus in there, cannot attain this. I've seen it, man. I've seen these ladies, who are considered the biggest gurus, and they sleep on the floor and let mosquitoes bite them, and they're so austere you wouldn't believe it. But they don't have this. They don't have this grace. Because it's a gift. See, it's a gift of the real line. Luckily, for good fortune, I came into this world and it awakened very easily. And then it was just a process of learning to distinguish it, how wonderful it is. Because they don't know, right? They don't know how wonderful it is. They think it's not wonderful. So I had to really go at it and go and investigate Narayan Maharaj, who everybody's saying is not everybody. A lot of people say he's the successor of Prabhupada. I had to go in there and say, well, okay, let's see what kind of success you've got. Where's this love of God that I naturally had all the time? Where are these realizations from that? Because people I was looking, they're all speculating. They don't have any personal experience of what I had. What is going on here? So the Lord was showing me this is very rare. You bring it in. That's why you see you're getting it here. I didn't get it from any disciple. They like these guys. They say, "Go, all right. What Mahabhagavat gave you your name and your bhakti and all that?" I didn't get it from anybody. It just awakened spontaneously. But you guys, I got it here. You know where you got it, right? You're in the real process. Okay? So that's why people need to know that you got to become. They got to get it through you guys now, because you see, what did Jesus say? Those who go in the door become the shepherd of the sheep, right? This is why. Now do you see why he said that? Because you got what he got. You got what I got. And people, they have to. If they listen to me, they'll listen to you. If they listen to me, they ain't going to listen to you. You're in the real line now. You've been bought by God, by Lord Chaitanya and his thing. You are surrendering yourself to that Lord that I've surrendered myself to. So whatever they do, that's how you know. You represent Radha and Krishna and Lord Chaitanya. They're bullshitting. Their worship is bullshit. They're still under the Maya, pretending to be liberated souls or transcendental doctors that can heal the save souls, but they can't. Okay? This is the real deal, the real line. That's why, see, Lord Chaitanya accepted initiation from who? Madhavinda Puri. Well, yes, in a sense. Ishvara Puri, who was an intimate associate of Madhavinda Puri and disciple. That's how the line is kept intact. The Lord always shows by example. You got to show by your example. You don't accept the line here, you don't get in. It's as simple as that. You can go and be a Mr. Acharya Deves and write all kinds of books and everything, but you don't come in the real line, and that means Shiksha for these Prabhupada disciples. If you don't get Shiksha here, you're not getting in before these devotees who are coming here, because now the gift is being given. I'm not giving you the gift of rules, regulation. It's a gift. It's okay. But this is better, isn't it? This releases you from the hard works and all that stuff you got to do. And then you got to serve under people that are hypocrites and liars and cheaters or who knows what, because you don't know who they are, right? They don't show anything. They don't show you're a liberated soul. So you don't know. I mean, be honest. I mean, does that make sense? How do you know they're liberated? What, because of their dhoti? Is that really deep enough? What, because they got a stamp from their GBC clerks, and that's all they are. Just clerks, man, managers. What, they're going to deliver you the managers? It's like these dum-dums who manage the world now. They are so stupid. Can you, these politicians, look, they're telling you, oh, we're your doctors, man. We tell you to do that, you do that because we're your leaders and we're your, see, you believe in people like that. That's why you believe in gurus like that are not really qualified. They don't have real leadership ability, but they act like leaders. This is Kali Yuga, my friends. They're all over the place. People that are not qualified acting like they're qualified. And they can't do the job. Hey, man, if you're going to be a guru, can you deliver your disciples? Can you prove it? Can you show you have the actual qualities listed in the book of a devotee who has ecstatic devotion? That's the only thing that's going to deliver anybody here. The only thing that's going to purify anybody here, really. What, you think rules are going to purify? Look how, after 50 years, look how purified people are in ISKCON and even Gaudism. Look how pure they're more same as they began. Same as they began. What? Maybe you got a little more cultured, but that's material. Maybe you can follow more rules, but that's material. Maybe you're a little more austere, but that's again material. But how much ecstatic devotion you have? Do we see ever increasing bhakti in your life? This is substantial substance, man. This is real stuff here. Yeah, and what you can't, if you can't take this just things spelled out plainly and all that, well, hey man, you're not an honest person. You're not sincere. And the best thing you can find out is that truth, that you're just an idiot fool. I don't care what big title you've got. You're a fool. Prabhupada, the best thing that the God brothers could have done that were against Prabhupada is to admit they were stupid fools. And many of them didn't. They went to their death thinking that they were great. Some got, they saw he had some kind of power. Just like here, people, well, God, go all right. I must have some kind. He's got some mystic power, from Shiva. That's what they say. Because they have to admit it's pretty extraordinary. The guy with a T-shirt, man, no T-lock, has people calling him divine grace. Who the heck would do that? Yeah, this guy must have some mystic power. He's a cult leader or something. No, you guys are the cult leaders, man. We're the bhakti cult, man. We bhakti leads me, right? He leads me and he leads you. I'm just here to get you connected to bhakti, to marry you off to Krishna. I don't want that responsibility to tell you how to wipe your ass. That was for Prabhupada and all these people, the Narayan Maharaj group and the Radhakund Babaji. Oh, they tell you how to wipe your butt out. Like, really? You're really into that, man. I'm not here to do that. No. I just here to marry you off to Krishna, where you can show the ring of devotion. You show this to the world, and they look at it, and the big gurus, they look at that ring of devotion, they say, what is that? See? That's what you're going to do here. You're going to get what I get. A lot of praise of God and a lot of bullshit from the world. They look at your ring and don't you see I got a rock shiny as anything, and they can't see that. I'm very proud of that. Hey man, you ever see a woman with her marriage ring? They show it up. I also, can't you see? You don't see my ring, huh? Yeah, they don't see because it's not in the jurisdiction of the material sight, man. Isn't that amazing? All this bhakti here, it's all in the book, it's all here, it's in the sadhus, it's awakening, and people still don't see it. And they say they worship Radha and Krishna. What a laugh. It's hilarious. Yeah. But you know what? This is how they wake up. They gotta hear the truth that they're, and they gotta see the truth. They gotta see it and they gotta hear it praised. You know, that's why I'm glad I got disciples I can praise now. They can't fault me. Oh, go your praise. No, I'll praise Lalita and Johan and Janakis and other devotees and rivers. I'll praise their devotion now. It's great. They can't say, "Oh, he's speaking about himself." But I am. I'm not speaking about the same Lord that's inside you, that's inside this fool. That's all. It's all what it's about. He's the real self, man. I'm just a ray, that ray of that, aren't you? Isn't that what you are? We're just rays of that. We're here. We're the sons. See, the sons of the real God. The real God is this Satchidananda, and we're the ray of that in this world. Otherwise, nobody knows what Satchidananda is. Look, proof is of the big gurus. They don't know what it is. If they did, they would acknowledge it here, but they don't even invite us for a freaking class. Can you imagine what we're bringing to the planet? And they can't even see this bright sun here. See, a lot of bright suns here in our Sangha. But you watch, they will. It's always like that. At first they don't, but later they do. We're here to radiate, man. Radiate what? Truth. Ananda and chit. And dispel the shit. Get rid of the crap with the chit. Manager, yeah. So they're like librarians. Librarian doesn't know everything. They just kind of manage the books. They come in, do their work every day. They got the books there. They don't understand the books necessarily. Maybe they don't even read the books, but they manage them. They're a librarian. They get paid for it, right? Don't they? They pay people for doing devotional service in this ISKCON now. They got to pay them because nobody will just do it. You have to have a Prabhupada there. See, just like here, people, they come here every day. This is devotional service every day. I don't pay you to do it. You just come because you feel like there's payment here. There's some kind of reward you get, and it's spiritual. Get more of this. Yeah, that's why I come. I get more.
Boxes of jewels.
And the chanting, my God, is getting fabulous, man. I have to jump up and down now. I can't contain it. It's so fun, man. Yeah. See, it increases. The same thing was happening back then. It was increasing more. The more they just relished it, went on Sankirtan or shared it with each other, it's like the wealth increases, It's great, man. This is called the effective stage. You're in the effective when you start to feel like that. You feel like you really like to be in it, man. It's like your real life, and it gets bigger. It's just you get more and more spiritual reward, and less of this purification. Days down. It's more like it's more up, 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 up and away. So continue on there. Verse number 10 there, Lalita.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for being my bhakti cult guru leader. Oh, glories to you. Thank you so much for letting me read. Well, let me taste the beauty of the Lord. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Chanda, and all the Gora Bhakta Vrinda. In South India, there were many types of people. Oh no, this is 9, sorry. By the influence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all these people abandoned their own opinions and
No,
they
read verse 9 again in that one. Both together are
okay,
beautiful.
okay. In South India, there were many types of people. Some were philosophical speculators, and some were fruitive workers. But in any case, there were innumerable non devotees. By the influence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all these people, they abandoned their opinions and they became Vaishnavas.
Yeah,
They
you see, again, that's the process. By the influence of Lord Chaitanya, he was the Lord. Okay, so in him is naturally love of God. Okay, but he was acting as a Vaishnava, doing that, and by the influence of a Vaishnava, and what is that influence? They see this
Satchitananda.
bhakti, yeah, Satchitananda, and and they realize they got to abandon their opinion because it didn't work before. Like so, you're on different paths, right? And now you see reality come before you. Reality is the living devotee who carries the living Satchitananda God. And if you're sincere, not everybody was. This is not everybody. No, not everybody. Some, that are ready for this. So they realize, oh, these different things I've done never got me what he's got. Let me learn from him. And naturally, you abandon you because you realize, okay, what I did was not working. Matter of fact, I thought other goals were the real goal. It's just like in ISKCON here. If devotees become honest and they see, oh, I was wrong, my guru was actually wrong or just not telling me the full truth, whatever it was, doesn't matter. Thing is, this to think that was this is the ultimate goal of life is varnashram dharma, or just to do regulative vaidhi bhakti, and then raghunuga bhakti will automatically arise, was not the right understanding. No, no. Look, this person obviously is an experienced devotee, an expert, because bhakti has arisen in them and those who follow his path that he's teaching. So obviously, see, just a logical thing. You would abandon your misconceptions, your
Yeah,
speculations,
his
naturally.
influence
Yeah,
makes
but
you
yeah, that's if you're
leave
honest.
your opinions. His influence makes you leave your opinion because he purifies you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you listen long enough, and so anyway, that's why it's always a timing of God. Prabhupada and Krishna came to me in 1996. They actually know it was time to begin this type of thing, which is a glorious time. It's very rare to see this. That's why the acharyas hid the real bhakti, because it's a powerful thing and it's a powerful time. Heavy, intense purification of the planet, of the universe happens. But obviously, this is the way the Lord he seems to always do the same kind of pattern. If you look at the histories, he comes at the time of the Kamsas and the Hiranyakashipus, and look at the time now. Talk about the see when they talk about end times, that's actually the end of the old and the time of the beginning of something really fantastic. It wasn't that when Radha and Krishna came, it was the end of an old time and the beginning of something new, which was basically more love of Krishna, love of God. Okay? Same thing with Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu. It was the end of this tyranny of the of the modes, basically, and then the new path, the new world order was given through the teaching of Prahlad. Surrender to the Lord. See, and what is it now? Again, this is an end time, the end of the old for the new thing to come, the new world order. The demons, they're the reflection of that. See, they say, "Oh, we want a new world order," and they're working towards it, right? They're doing all these things, and they're going to change everything, and to have a new world order. And they think it's where they win and everybody loses, except the elites. Everybody becomes a slave. They're a slave. They think this is fantastic. Like Hiranyakashipu thought it was fantastic. See? But what happens? The Lord actually outsmarts the demons. He always does. And he's going to do it again. He's going to cheat them out of that. But this time, it's going to be fantastic because they're going to be happy they were cheated. This is a special Kali Yuga, my friends. See? In the other times when they did this, the churning of the ocean, you need both the demons and the demigods. Like now, we need both the demons and the demigods. They're churning, man. They're churning. And we're churning too, We're kind of in the center there. Everything's being churned, and we're here in the center and not affected by the modes of passion and ignorance and goodness even, So it's going around us, but there's a churning going on. And the demons were thinking, we're going to get the nectar and we're going to take it all. See, that's what they think like that. They're just demons, And the demigods are, they're a little better idea, but they're fighting. The churning is the fighting. See, that causes a spark. It's like the flint. See, goodness and passion and ignorance. They're at war now. See, and we're here doing this. So what is the end result? See, the end result is the nectar starts to come out. See, you notice, have you noticed, Lalita and others, that your devotional service has increased in the last 2 years?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Even though all of this stuff is going on, this is increasing. See, that means the nectar is coming. This is causing the nectar.
Mercy is strong.
Mercy and the preaching. See, the preaching, highest truth distinguished from illusion, all this, more nectar coming out. And then after a while, people, they look, both demons and demigods, they're going to see what's going on. They're going to see, wow, look at this nectar rising up here. This nectar, real nectar that we don't have, either side. And they're both going to jump in, man. I'm telling you, this is a prophecy. This is special Kali Yuga. It's the way the Lord rolls in Kali Yuga. He wants to show you something fantastic. How everybody benefits, not just the demigods benefit, they get to drink the nectar, and the demons, they get, no, everybody, everyone. This is the fulfillment of Isaiah's prophecy. There will be a time when everyone will know the Lord. That Lord that we know, they're going to know also. Everybody, demons and demigods, they don't know. These nice New Age people, very nice demigod types, they don't know that same Lord that we know. The Vaidhi Bhaktas, they don't know that Lord that we know. And the demons, they definitely don't know that Lord that we know. And they will all know, and you know what? They'll all be satisfied. This is the incredible mercy of Lord Chaitanya in this time. Otherwise, there would be no meaning that he is the most merciful of all avatars and the most powerful, the most jubilant, the most ecstatic. These words all have meaning. The words in these books, it's all driving towards this time, the end of this old way. There's a time when the Lord really wants to have Shuddha Bhakti on this planet. Why not? This is this special Kali Yuga. This is why only once every 4,320,000,000 years does the Lord say, I want Shuddha Bhakti here to reign supreme. Not just mode of goodness, not just good demigods or the demons. They're always fighting to take control. How about Shuddha Bhakti to take control finally, once and for all? And swallow up the Maya, like the big snake, swallowing. See, that's the perfect healing. This is what we're driving to. The Lord, the snake of the Yoga Maya, is going to swallow up Mahamaya. Okay? This is the kind of sangha that we're in here. And this is why if people knew what was happening here, they would pee their pants. Go ahead, Lalita, read on. Oh, I'm sorry. Wet their pants. That's a better word.
Oh, it's okay, I love it. Give us that freedom. You give
It's
us
called
all
shock and awe. preach shock and awe preaching. You got to do some shock and awe. Like, he actually said this? Shock him with it. It's like, where'd that come from? Shock and awe.
It's the naked truth. at, at the time, all the South Indian Vaishnavas, they were worshippers of Lord Ramachandra. So were Tattvavadis, and some were followers of Ramanujacharya. And then, after meeting Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all those different Vaishnavas, they became
How do I get association with such great Vaishnavas here? I can't believe it, man. A guy like me is fantastic. Wow, I'm going back. I know I'm going back to Godhead on the strength of my friends and students. I know. There's guaranteed I'm going back to Godhead. There's no way they can keep me out with association like you and your good wishes and favors.
Oh, thank you, Guru Maharaj, for being the true vine. It wouldn't happen without you.
Great Evo, we're going back to Godhead all together. It's fantastic.
You know, by your grace and by your mercy, I know who I'm worshipping now. It's so fantastic.
Don't wet your pants, man. Don't wet your pants.
I run enough several times.
I noticed he runs to the bathroom a lot.
I know. After meeting Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all those different Vaishnavas, they became devotees of Krishna. And they began chanting the Hare Krishna, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
Yeah, you see, they see Lord Chaitanya himself came, right? He came like a Vaishnava, but he actually came like God. It's like they got to meet the Lord, literally. Well, that's what you get with a real Vaishnava. You get to meet the Lord in the empowered version. See, they bring that Lord to you, and then all of a sudden, then you start. If you take to the path, if you receive the gift, don't reject it. You receive the gift, and all of a sudden your chanting gets better automatically. What is this trying to attain Krishna thing? No, you've attained the association of Krishna's devotee, and then it's like they're teaching. They don't believe in what their books that they worship. You know, it says by the mercy of Krishna you get Guru. And by the mercy of Guru, you get Krishna. What is this thing about some kind of austerities to attain the Lord or fastings and everything? That people come here, you attain Krishna because that's the verse. It's the devotee, it's the situation. You know, it's the verses personified. The Lord leads you to the real devotee, and by faith in that devotee, you attain the Lord. Isn't that the way it was with faith in Jesus? You have a spiritual revolution in your life. What is somehow different with Lord Chaitanya? If it was, go to Jesus, man. Why are you messing around with Lord Chaitanya where you got to attain that grace? You know, you got to do all these austerities Narayan Raj was teaching you got to do, and all these fastings, and all these beard growings during Chaturmas, and then you proudly attain Krishna. Baloney. It's not true. Otherwise, if that's the path he's teaching and everybody's teaching in Vaishnavism, go to Jesus. Because just by believing and having faith in Jesus and being around real Holy Spirit-filled people, you're going to get the Holy Spirit that these Vaishnavas don't have. because they don't know what the real path is. The real path is by the mercy of Radha and Krishna, they're going to give you this association here. And by the mercy of this association, you're going to feel Krishna. You're going to know Krishna. You're going to embrace that transcendental Lord, the inconceivable one, the unattainable one, the one everybody's in, but he's not in them, but he's in these devotees here. And not anybody I've seen over there in any of those groups, even the Ryan Raj group. Didn't see one person who had the real mercy like this. And you guys don't like it, you Narayan. Too bad for you, man. It's no time. Go and follow that path to your death, man. Go die without the devotion that we've got here. What's it to me? You might as well just hear the truth. I don't care. Believe it or not, man. We know it and we experience it. It's things that you can't experience in that group. Not even your biggest gurus have what the simplest devotees like Lalita have. Not even one. And they could never prove it. Okay? And I only say this to help them, to give you a chance not to die without this great, fantastic bhakti that's given in this Sangha, authorized by Srila Prabhupada himself and Krishna. Give you a chance. Otherwise, you're just going to die believing that, oh, yeah, many lifetimes before I get prema. Yeah. Or I'm going to continue doing Vaidhi Bhakti and flowers and ceremonies, and I'm going to get Krishna and Vrindavan. No, Krishna and Vrindavan is right. Okay? The attainment of it is coming here and getting that world of Vrindavan by being with devotees in Vrindavan, even here in this world. Now, accept the association as accepting the gift. Don't accept this association, you don't get the gift because you're not interested. You know what the gift is? Is the association of the intimate associates of Lord Chaitanya who have the symptoms you see in this Sangha here. You don't accept their you're not accepting the intimacy, I guess. Then go out and do the hard work. Follow all those hard processes until you realize, okay, I want more. Well, this is how you get more. And so anyway, maybe somebody will listen over there. Maybe somebody will have some good sense and is not too contaminated. Because if they do, you've saved a soul. If anybody gets a video like this and sees its genuineness, its honesty of heart, its frankness, and wow, man, this is what I needed. I've been looking for this kind of light, amidst all this dark speculations, all these material motives of gurus and leaders and these religious movements, all of them. I've been just looking for truth, man. What is God? What is the truth? Why am I suffering? What is this world all about? Well, that's all that you're going to understand here. You'll understand amazing things here. If you want truth. If you want lies, good. Go in the world. Go to Narayan Raj. Go to ISKCON. Go to Gaudiya Math. You'll get a lot of speculation still that don't do like what you see here. Hey, ecstatic devotion, man. We know who we worship. Hey, man, you got to be ecstatic to know Lord Chaitanya. If you're not ecstatic, how are you going to say you know Lord Chaitanya? Or you even know the real path? Only the devotee who relishes transcendental mellows, like the book says, knows the real path. Can remove the real obstacles. No one else can. You're not an experienced devotee of Vrindavan relishing transcendental mellows. How can you teach anybody or deliver anybody to Vrindavan? It doesn't even make any sense. People just have to have it explained to them. Just pure logic, pure clarity, man. And some persons will, oh God, I didn't know. For 40 years I've been following. I thought this was the only way. Nobody ever showed me any different. Well, we're showing you something different. We do different here, but we do truthful. This opinion does differ from everybody in illusion. just like the verse says. Yeah, the real path is hidden in the heart of an unadulterated, self realized soul. And watch out if they bring it out of their heart and into the world because it's going to cause trouble. Wonderful troubles. Troubles against the illusion. And those who believe in illusions, oh, they're very troubled for a time. What did Jesus say? Don't think I came here just to give peace, not peace of the world. I'll give you peace with God, but not peace with the world. The world will hate you. They don't like the truth. They've been hiding in illusions. These gurus, these teachers, they hide in illusions and speculations. They don't know God. They're like Pharisees, right? They didn't know God. Jesus did. Lord Chaitanya did. His devotee, real devotees did. We do also, and prove it every day. If you don't worship like you see here, you don't know. You don't know God at all. Not really. You just know his name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. See, you're nasally chanting. Hare Krishna, you're all up in your head, man. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Ever heard those guys? Hare Hare, Hare.
No,
It's all the
no,
energy up in
no.
your head. Hare Krishna, You don't know, you little whippersnappers. You little babies, man, trying to play doctor and all that stuff. Come here, we'll straighten you out. We'll heal you, man. We'll get Krishna to swallow you, man. Swallow you with its bhakti, man. Amy, all right. I've been wondering, have you been here for a while, or you just came? Go ahead, read on. I went on my little rant for a while.
That's why we are here.
I just come here to rant, Ray. It's a rant. You know how they have rants, and I just ranting. I'm also ranting. I like to rant like this. Go ahead.
Oh Lord Ramachandra, descendant of Maharaj Raghu, kindly, kindly protect me. Oh Lord Krishna, killer, killer of the Kesa demon, kindly protect me. While walking on the road, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he used to chant his Rama, Raghava mantra, and chanting it this way, he arrived at the banks of the Gotami Ganga, and he took his bath there. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he then went to Mallikarjuna Tirtha, and he saw the deity of Lord Shiva there. He also induced all the people to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And there he saw Lord Mahadeva, Shiva,
Yeah,
the servant of
see how we're inducing people. That's basically it. Inducing them to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in this association. See, and teach the value of ecstatic chanting, how it gives you real knowledge and real understanding and real clarity in life. Impress that on the world and how much shelter and happiness you'll get. Especially, this is why this is so timely. It's so timely because people they need shelter. They want it, and they're going to the people that are putting masks on them and injecting them for shelter, and they it's there's no after a while they'll even realize this is not real shelter here. I would where is the shelter? Start looking. Where is the shelter? I'm telling you, the shelter is here. Isn't it beautiful? It's so solid. So solid, man. You can chant the holy name and you feel the Lord's coming right up and giving you an embrace. Oh my God, this is what we're all looking for. And people will see that more and more. I know I'm a bit hard ass, but we're just. The Lord has that nature. Sometimes a bit of a hard ass, and he's a soft ass. He's got a soft and hard, both cheeks. One's hard, one's soft. That's why there's two cheeks and two breasts. One's hard, the other's soft.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, in one hand is the lotus flower, and the other is the club.
The club.
It's the way it is, That's why you got two hands. You need them both. They're both beautiful. The knowledge, knowledge and ecstasy. Whippersnappers. That was funny. Transcendental umbrella. Yeah, that's what we got here. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I think you know what. Yeah, I have to. Did you want to say something? Did you say what?
No, I say Govardhan Hill.
So anyway, I think I have. What time is it? I think I have an appointment this morning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's end it here now. Thank you very much, Lalita, for your association.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
And thank you, everybody. There are River, Evo, and Amy, and who else? We got 7, 8 people. Shama Sundari, great. Yeah. And Janaki. Okay, so we'll see you later. I have to do a couple of things here. Prescribed duties.